The Fertile Crescent is a crescent-shaped region in the Middle East. It's called the Fertile Crescent because the land is very fertile. This means the soil is good for growing crops. This region is where humans first learned to farm. This happened about 10,000 years ago. Before this, everyone were hunter-gatherers. Hunter-gatherers lived by hunting animals and gathering wild plants. Farming was a big change for humans. It allowed people to stay in one place and grow their own food. This led to the development of villages and then cities. The Fertile Crescent was the birthplace of agriculture. It was the first place where humans started to domesticate plants and animals. This region is where many of the crops we eat today were first grown. One of the earliest farming settlements in the Fertile Crescent was Jericho. Jericho is located in what is now the West Bank. People started living in Jericho about 10,000 years ago. This makes it one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Archaeologists have found evidence of early agriculture in Jericho. They have found the remains of domesticated wheat, barley and lentils. They have also found evidence of irrigation systems. These systems helped the people of Jericho to water their crops. Jericho was an important center for trade and culture. The city was located near the Jordan River, which provided water for irrigation. This made Jericho a desirable place to live, and it soon grew into a large town. Another important early farming settlement in the Fertile Crescent was Çatalhöyük. Çatalhöyük is located in what is now Turkey. People started living in Çatalhöyük about 9,000 years ago. Çatalhöyük was a large settlement for its time. At its peak, it was home to about 10,000 people. The people of Çatalhöyük were skilled farmers. They grew a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, lentils and peas. They also kept domesticated animals such as sheep, goats and cattle. Çatalhöyük was a complex society. The people lived in mud brick houses that were built close together. They decorated their homes with murals and sculptures. The people of Çatalhöyük also had a rich religious life. The Fertile Crescent was home to a variety of wild plants and animals that were suitable for domestication. This means that these plants and animals could be easily grown and raised by humans. Some of the key early domesticated crops from the Fertile Crescent include wheat. Wheat was one of the first crops to be domesticated in the Fertile Crescent. It is a versatile crop that can be used to make bread, cereal and other food products. Barley. Barley was another important early crop. It was used to make bread, beer and animal feed. Lentils. Lentils are a type of legume that is high in protein. They were an important part of the diet in the Fertile Crescent. Chickpeas. Chickpeas are another type of legume that is high in protein. They were also an important part of the diet in the Fertile Crescent. These crops were all important sources of food for the early farmers of the Fertile Crescent. They allowed these farmers to produce a surplus of food, which led to population growth and the development of more complex societies. Section 5. Why we call it the cradle of civilization. The Fertile Crescent is often called the cradle of civilization because it is where many of the features of civilization first developed. These features include agriculture. As we have seen, agriculture was first developed in the Fertile Crescent. This led to a sedentary lifestyle, which allowed for the development of other features of civilization. Cities. The development of agriculture led to the growth of cities. Cities were centers of population, trade and culture, specialized labor. The surplus of food produced by agriculture allowed some people to specialize in other occupations, such as crafts, trade and government. Writing. Writing was invented in the Fertile Crescent around 3500 BCE. Writing was used to keep records, communicate over long distances and preserve knowledge. The Fertile Crescent was a melting pot of cultures and ideas. This led to the development of new technologies and innovations. The innovations of the Fertile Crescent spread to other parts of the world, influencing the development of civilizations in Europe, Asia and Africa. Section 6. From Fields to Cities, the Rise of Complex Societies. The development of agriculture in the Fertile Crescent had a profound impact on human societies. It led to the following changes: population growth. Agriculture allowed for the production of more food, which led to population growth. Sedentary lifestyle. Agriculture required farmers to stay in one place to tend to their crops. This led to a more sedentary lifestyle. Social hierarchy. The surplus of food produced by agriculture allowed some people to accumulate wealth and power. This led to the development of social hierarchies. Trade, the surplus of food also led to the development of trade. Farmers could trade their surplus food for other goods and services. Warfare. As societies grew larger and more complex, they began to compete for resources. This led to the development of warfare. Agriculture transformed human societies from small nomadic bands of hunter-gatherers into larger, more complex and settled agricultural societies. Section 7. The legacy of the Fertile Crescent. The legacy of the Fertile Crescent is vast. The crops that were first domesticated in the Fertile Crescent are now grown all over the world. The technologies that were developed in the Fertile Crescent, such as irrigation and the wheel, have also spread throughout the world. The ideas that were developed in the Fertile Crescent, such as writing and mathematics, have also had a profound impact on the world. These ideas spread to other parts of the world where they were adopted and adapted by other cultures. The Fertile Crescent is a reminder of the ingenuity and creativity of early humans. It is a testament to the power of agriculture to transform human societies. Section 8. A warning from history. The Fertile Crescent is also a reminder of the challenges that face civilizations. The once fertile lands of the Fertile Crescent have been degraded by centuries of overuse and mismanagement. This has led to desertification and a decline in agricultural productivity. The Fertile Crescent has also been the site of many conflicts over the centuries. These conflicts have often been fought over control of the region's resources. The story of the Fertile Crescent is a cautionary tale. It is a reminder that even the most successful civilizations are vulnerable to environmental degradation and human conflict. Section 9. Conclusion. Lessons from the Cradle. The Fertile Crescent is a region of great historical significance. It is the birthplace of agriculture, which is one of the most important developments in human history. The Fertile Crescent is also the birthplace of many other features of civilization, such as cities, specialized labor, and writing. The legacy of the Fertile Crescent is vast. The crops, technologies, and ideas that were developed in the Fertile Crescent have spread throughout the world, influencing the development of civilizations in Europe, Asia, and Africa. However, the Fertile Crescent is also a reminder of the challenges that face civilizations. The region has been degraded by centuries of overuse and mismanagement. It has also been the site of many conflicts. The story of the Fertile Crescent is a cautionary tale. It is a reminder that even the most successful civilizations are vulnerable to environmental degradation and human conflict. It is a reminder that we must be careful stewards of our planet and its resources.